told you that I found somebody that can give you the secret formula for getting your Kindle book on page 1. I mean, would you say, hey, you know what? You know what? I've been searching for this because you know what? I can actually do a little bit better with Kindle books. And I would love to learn the secret method of actually doing that, is taking almost a Kindle book and getting to top #1, because I can tell you, in Amazon, it's not that easy. But if you know the secret formula of what these two guys know, I'm going to tell you, it seems so easy. And you know what? And see, secret methods aren't as, you know what? What's the word? Elusive, because it's all right there over the shoulder. Right, Kristie?
Absolutely. What if you could make $5,000 in 1 week from Kindle books? Or what about $5,000 in 1 day? Woo! That's really awesome.
Kristie, do we have somebody that actually did all that?
Yeah, we've got 2 awesome experts with us. We've got Andy Harris. Andy, can you raise your hand?
Hi, guys.
And Kevin.
How are you doing?
Andy, yeah.
Thank you very much for having us.
Kevin Long. Kevin? Yeah, you can just
Hi, Kristie. How are you?
Great! Oh, and we're so happy to have you from across the pond. I love it.
Oh, we're so pleased to be here. It's our honour to be on the greatest show on the earth.
Oh, fantastic! I tell you, it is the world's greatest show in the world. I tell you. But I'm going to ask you guys real quick. So, Kevin, $5,000. How did you do that?
By putting my skills that I've honed over the last 2 years into practice, really, getting off my butt and doing things with the Amazon platform, or helping people's ordinary books, turning them into Amazon Kindle bestsellers. Really? And you do this for other people, of course, too, I heard. I mean, what's cool about it is, how many books do you have out right now? Well, since January the 22nd this year, that's when it's not long ago when I started doing it for people. I've had 23 books released, 23 bestsellers, and 19 have been #1 bestsellers all over the world. That's amazing. So if I was a new person and I wanted to try to get a book to #1, what would I do? I know that you have a formula and a secret formula that you're going to actually enclose to everybody later on, but how would I start off? Well, first of all, I would say it was try and do something that you're passionate about, that you've got a passion for. Find out what people want instead of just writing a book and think, oh, I'll write a book about X, Y, Z. Find out what people want. Go to forums and that, and see what questions are being asked, and give them what they want, and write the book. You've got so much more chance of being a success than just writing one and you're the only one who likes it.
Kevin, how many pages does it have to be?
Well, Amazon recommend 23, but I think you should always over-deliver, especially on a book. I recommend between 40 and 50 pages.
Okay, cool. And how do you get it to be a bestseller?
I know that's the secret sauce. It's with marketing, but the best way, in my experience, is you should use Amazon's tools. Now, they have a platform within Amazon called the KDP program, and this is a springboard, and it's a massive springboard. Basically, I don't want to get too technical, but Amazon have an algorithm which it depicts how high you go in the rankings, and by using the KDP formula, it really springboards it for when it goes to the actual page. It's an amazing thing.
It is amazing, Kevin, and I've got some books on Kindle, and I know that for 5 days you can put your book out for free, and people might say, for free, but what does that do for you? Yeah, it's a massive thing. People need to sort of look above look long term, if you like. You give it away free for up to 5 days in a 90-day period. If you give it away free, you'll get obviously hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of downloads for people, and they can spread the word. And that's, Google pick up on the algorithm and they shoot it up the charts to the bestsellers. And that's all there is to it, but that's a part of the
the secrets that I've learned over the last 2 years.
Another good thing, Kristie, as well, is if you've got a book that's free, it's getting maximum exposure, and you've got your links in that book to anything that you want to drive traffic to, so it's also a great source of driving traffic, as you know.
That's true. So you could build a list, right, in weight loss. If you made a book about weight loss.
Exactly.
To a squeeze page, build a list, which I did. I did a book about how to lose weight when you're going into a wedding, trying to get into a wedding dress.
You didn't need to, though, did you? You didn't need to.
But yes, I did. Yes, I actually did lose a little weight. I appreciate that. But also, like affiliate marketing or make money niche. You could do these as leader books, right? You could just put a little link to. You want to know more about how to make money with Kindle. Go to
exactly. And just to give you an example, the Power of Authority book, when we released it, by the third day we'd had 1,400 downloads.
Woo! That's huge.
Yeah, it was #1 in 7 countries.
Wow.
Okay, so tell people who don't know about Kindle the countries' names that your books go into.
Yeah, if I can remember from memory, you've got obviously the USA, UK, Germany, France, Spain, Australia, Japan, Brazil, and Mexico. I think that was 11, but I think there's 12. Well, there is 12. So you've got sort of 12 countries that Amazon promoting your book to, and the beauty of it as well, Kristie, is that when you get into the top 100, which obviously is the best sellers, they promote it to a myriad of things. One of my clients, he was only 19, Nady Foon. You know Nady? He's been on your show.
Yes.
He started. I got him into this game, and I put his book through Amazon, through my program and my system, got him #1, and as they say, the rest is history, because you know how successful he is now. And this is only in a few months. So this is what people can do. It doesn't matter what your age is. I've got a 17-year-old guy who's got a #1 bestseller.
Never written a book before.
Never written a book before. And I've got an 83-year-old who's wrote his memoirs who's a #1. So it doesn't matter.
Wow.
That's awesome. How long does it take to write a book? I mean, say that you just, I know all the action, but say that you just want to get it done. And how many pages would you recommend?
Well, I would recommend between 40 and 50. But a lot of people, they struggle. They think, I can't set this book up and things. So that's why, between Andy and myself, he said, well, why don't you do a template? So we got a template together, which I've called it the Kindle King template. And when people come to me now, I say to look, don't stress about that. Just I'll give you the Kindle template. You just basically fill in the gaps. They then send it back to me, and then I work my magic edit format and everything else. And it's helped so many people because it's helped Andy.
When I was writing my first book, James and Kristie, the reason I didn't write it was because I didn't know where to start. I didn't know how to set it up in a Word document. I didn't know how it should be. And Kevin gave me his template. And I wrote my first book in 3 nights. In 3 evenings, I wrote my first book because it was all set out in the template how to do it. And it was that template is priceless, and that's one of the bonuses that we're actually giving away.
Yeah.
So if you get the whole enchilada of everything you guys have put together, okay, what will that look like for them?
Well, first off, you'll have the Power of Authority book, which we've already told you is a #1 bestseller. But the book that's on Amazon is different to the book that we're providing because the new book has actually got a step-by-step process of how to go from never writing a book before right the way through to publishing your book and getting it to bestseller status. We've also got an over-the-shoulder video set, which is 16 videos, which does exactly the same thing. We had a lot of fun filming it, by the way, Kristie. It was fantastic. And the guys, when they see it, are going to see that we had a lot of fun making it. That also takes you through the full process. But if there's people that want it on the move, we've even decided, we've recorded the audio in such a way that the audio set will actually do it as well. Because sometimes when you get audio, it's just been ripped off the videos and it doesn't work.
No.
So what we've done is we've recorded the audio in such a way that you can even follow that. So the full enchilada, as you say, the big lunch, is the book, the video set, and the audio set.
That is awesome. And I would say, you know what? I think everybody should put this on your bucket list. Before you go to the next world, you should write one book. I don't think I've ever met anybody who has not said, I've always wanted to write a book about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean,
Can I add one point, Kristie?
yes, and
Something that people should say about this product as well. We're also giving you the license to go away and do this for other people. Now, Kevin charges $2,000 to do this for people, and that training set that we've put together will show you how to do it. So it's a ready-made business in a box. So it's not just for people that want to write books and be a bestseller and gain authority and the power that goes with it. It's also for people who are looking for something to do, a new challenge, a new direction, an internet marketing business. And this works. We can prove it works. We can show, you know, that through the finances that Kevin's made that it works. It's a ready-made business in a box that they can charge a minimum of $1,000 for doing it for somebody else.
That's an awesome twist to this. I love it. And an inspirational quote to end up with this is, losers quit when they're tired. Winners quit when they've won. Kevin and Andy, you are both winners, huge winners.
Yeah.
And it's delightful to have you with us here today.
Oh, we've been looking so forward to this. You will not believe.
Well, just before we close, there's something that I want to offer you guys. Now, you've really inspired us to move to greater things. And what I'd want to do for you, I want you and James to get together, and I want you to write a book, and I'll publish it and get it into a bestseller for you two.
Oh my gosh! How awesome is that?
You can choose whatever niche you want. You can do it on list building. You can do it on just you guys and how you've grown over the years and the authority you've gained. And we'll publish it and we'll get it in the top bestsellers.
I totally appreciate it. I think me and Kristie might do something together.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think you should.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do it. We'll get on it. Thank you. Woohoo! That is amazing.
That's amazing. I appreciate it.
I'm overwhelmed by that.
So everybody, I tell you, you just met them. You met the Kindle Kings, and I'm going to tell you, this is something, like Kristie said, should be on your bucket list. If it doesn't, you're going to say, you know what, I should have, could have, would have, but I should have, but I didn't. You know what, you don't want to have that regret later in life. You want to have something that you can hand down maybe to your children later on. I'm going to tell you, this is awesome stuff, you guys. And right now, this is under $10. It's the early bird price. You have to grab this. I promise you're going to love it. It's really cool stuff. You know what? You know who else already has it? Kristie and I. Okay? We loved it. We want it. We had to have it. And I'm going to tell you, it's something that actually can leave a legacy to even your children. So, you know what? Jump on it. And not just leaving a legacy. It's going to be a full-time business for you guys where you possibly make $5,000 a day or even write 23 books like these guys have done. I'm telling you, imagine having buy buttons all over the internet where you can actually have money coming in on a monthly basis and hopefully one day make that $5,000 check like Kevin did. You know what? Jump on it now, guys, before the price goes up, and then you're going to be in regret later on because I know you're going to get it. Why not just do it now and get the early bird price? All right, the link's right on the bottom. Later on, everybody.
Bye now.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Kevin. Bye, Andy.